Hello everyone, welcome back to CLK'S Gaming. Today we are operating this Bnrdzf 463.0 train from Dresden to Großenhain. So let's start to prepare this train for our next journey. The weather outside you can see, the snow is there, winter season is going on inside the game, not in reality. Okay, so we are ready to operate this train. First of all, we need to turn on this brake key and release the brake valve. Okay, finally the pressure is building inside the pipes and brake cylinders so that brake will get released. So we'll close the main circuit breaker to reach the power to the train from the overhead wires. We'll put in the reverse handle, which is also called as the key of the train. We'll put it in the forward direction. We'll apply small amount of brake, not this direct brake, this train brake. We'll turn on the CFA, which is safety system. Let's check for PZB and all. So we can't control, yes we can control PZB, LZB from here. I thought we need to go to the locomotive which is attached to the rear to control these things. Okay, we need to set the signal lights to the headlights. Okay, this control of MCB is done. Now we'll go to the rear locomotive to check the rear headlights. Close the door. So here is all the snow sticked to the train as the weather is snowfall. So we'll enjoy snowfall today in game in the summer season. So we'll turn on the tail lights which is in the red color. I will show you. Here it is. Oh, only one is on. We forgot to turn on both the headlights. Actually both headlights. Let's see why it's happening. Okay, now both are turned on. Loose connection will be there or something. I don't know. Both are working. It's fine. We'll climb down, close the door. This locomotive is set. Actually, this locomotive is the powerhouse of your train. It has the traction motors attached to its wheels. It will push the train from behind as we are running the train in opposite direction from the cab car. So this cab car is there to avoid the locomotive reversal. Otherwise we will need to detach the locomotive from there and we will need to attach it to here. It takes so much amount of time. So this simple cab car will control that locomotive indirectly from here, and that locomotive will push this train. So we'll have still 1 minute left to prepare this train. Now we have prepared everything as far as we know. We'll release the brakes. The train will not move freely because there is no gradient here in platform. The destination board will keep it to blank because the station we are going is not there listed in the destination board. So we will keep it blank. The headlights are working. I think we need high beam of headlight. I don't know, some indicator tests are not working. This is the bug which is found commonly in this type of games. So let's keep it aside. Train line power, train lights are on. Train lines are required because this is winter. It is not very sunny, not exact. All the weather is cloudy. So, okay, we open the doors for the passengers if they want to board the train. I think no one is interested. Everyone is standing. So we lock the doors and we'll go. The next station is around 3.1 kilometers. Brakes are released. Let's turn on the throttle. Throttle is on, set to notch 3, and we are good to go. You can see the PZB is also working here, showing set to release. Release. Override, release, acknowledge. So this is the sequence on the keyboard buttons. I am operating this train via keyboard and mouse. Now I need to keep in mind that which button or which key is for which action in this program. For CFA it is Q to release the pedal of the CFA. We are good to go. Smooth departure. For those who don't know what is CFA and all, so the CFA is one of the safety systems which is used in German trains. So there are some sort of big full form in German language of CFA. So to know about CFA is safety system, as I told you. It gives you audible and indicator warning, as you can see, in a short interval of time. So driver needs to acknowledge that warnings by releasing this foot pedal. So by default, driver keep his one leg or one foot on this foot pedal to keep it pressed, and when the indicator blinks and audible warning is there inside the cab, the driver keep off his foot and release this CFA pedal. So this is how the CFA warning is acknowledged, and if driver fails to release the CFA pedal, then there is some danger that driver is not vigilant or something. So the train will automatically apply the emergency brakes and train will completely stop. And if driver acknowledge the CFA late, then the brakes will release the in between after acknowledging the CFA. So it will not just completely stop the train. It will release the brakes somewhere and then you are good to go. We'll see the system in depth while we are running. Let's hope we have good run. The wiper of this side is turned on, not required that side. Okay, we have acknowledged the PZB, which is most not difficult, but we need to follow this, otherwise it will completely apply the emergency brake. You will need to stop, you will release the brakes, and then you will need to run it. So it takes most amount of time, so put that time in running and following the speed. Don't overspeed. That's it. So next speed limit coming, which is 60 kmph. Again CFA acknowledged. You can see the speed limit on the top of the signal showing 6. It's showing safe to release. Let's release. Nothing happens if you not release. You have to keep eye on the 1000 Hz warp, which is typically around 85 kmph speed limit working before any station is coming. Tells the driver to be prepared to stop the train on this next station. That's why this BZB warning. So now we need to stop at this station. It is showing to stop there. Another glitch. So much glitches. We'll focus only to run this train, not on glitches. There are a lot of glitches which is a part of this game. I don't know why Hotel puts a lot of glitches than features. So the speedometer ranges from 0 to 140 only. We are getting 160 kmph limit. We can go to 200 kmph also. This is just a range of speed limit. But the safe speed for this train is 140 only. So in real we can't exceed this speed. It is very dangerous to exceed this speed. So in game also we will follow this 140 max speed limit. We will not overspeed. Okay, wiper is set to minimum speed. It's okay. There is not much amount of snowfall is going on, so there is no requirement of high speed of wiper. So the current speed limit is 80 kmph. Here are the warning signs of the current speed limit, which is 80 kmph. 8. They omit the 0 to save the space of the board, which is showing the speed limit. C for acknowledge. Shortly we'll get 100 kmph speed limit. A whiteboard printed with 10 digit. 10 number. Here it is. After the passing all the coaches of this train, we can run the train at this 100 kmph speed. You can see. Now the train has passed this board. Our speed limit is upgraded. Next speed limit, which is 160. You can see the board of 160. Speed limit is upgraded. Now the next stop is Coswig, which is around 12 kilometers. So we'll increase our speed. We'll achieve 140 kmph, which is the max speed limit for this train. You can go above it also, but it is not safe. Run this train above 140 km. So we'll prefer to keep the speed 140 only. unrealistic train. It stops at all the stations. Very boring train. Our train is very interesting. They stop at around 3 to 4 stations. Follow the 140 km/h max speed limit as per the capacity of this particular train. Signal aspect is also clear, it is showing green. These random boards with printed numbers, these are the mileposts for all the tracks. So this right side board is facing towards this train indicate the milepost for this particular train, for whichever train. Another board which is facing on that side is for opposite direction. So there are particular mileposts for the particular tracks. So if there any problem is there, they can report to control room by giving this milepost so that they will understand where your train is there currently. Kilometers are remaining for the station. Maintaining good amount of speed, following speed limits, following the capacity of the train, following all the signals, following all the safety systems like fire. System train going in opposite direction. The formation of two units. That train was going to Dresden. Only 5 kilometers are remaining at 140 km/h. Distance increases. You can see speed limits are coming. Speed 1.5 kilometers, 130 km/h limit is there. They are around 1 500 meters. I think it's for track change. So from these points and crossings we will change the direction of the train. We will get diverted. Yes, we are getting diverted. Yes. Again we are getting diverted. It's good speed limit. 130 km/h. Changing the tracks at 130 km/h because it was having a less curve radius at the point and was. Otherwise it would have 130, not 130, 30 or something. This time if I facing some problem. Basically we are not see far. Safety system. So this is the problem with safety systems. We will follow it, otherwise it will apply the brakes. Now it is applying. I mean it is already applied emergency brakes. Okay, it was with PZB. I don't know what's the problem was there. Let's check if PZ be having some glitch, then we'll need to turn off that PZ mistakes. Okay, brakes are completely released. Just 1.4 kilometers remaining. I think there was some restriction at that signal. That's why this happened. Actually, it does not behave like this, but this might be some glitch. Okay, let's take next stop at Coswig. We'll see if it behaves like this on next station also, then we'll turn it off. I'm talking about PZ. So only 900 meters left. We'll turn off the throttle. We'll use direct brakes because these are very convenient of life. That train brakes, which are driver brake valve, these brakes are very hard. If you just apply small amount of brakes, it will put so much pressure on the wheels of the train. So they are very hard. If you want to stop your train which is running at a higher speed, a very short amount of distance, you can do that. Otherwise you can go with direct brake, which is applied to the locomotive which is at the rear, and they are capable enough to stop the train, but you need to apply it prior. Otherwise you need to use driver's brake like I am using now. Unlocking the doors of right side. Let's take a pic for thumbnail. Okay, pic done. Some emergency vehicles are going by the road. Let's lock the doors. Turn off these wipers because no snow is not falling. Okay. This is manual handle for the wiper. Brakes are released. Throttle up. Set to notch 2. Notch 4. We'll increase the speed rapidly. Snowing on. Snowing. When you go in outside view and then come to cab view, this snow disappears. Again it starts appearing. I think it is very will be kept. So enjoy this winter season in actual summer going on in different countries. of the locomotive are sleeping very well. Traction effort will not be applied to the slippery tracks. So here is some good strain. So again 13 kilometers for next stop. We'll pick up the speed by following the speed limits, of course. Only 2 stops are remaining. Reach the final stop, final destination. Effort is required to push the this gap to give the command to the rear side. If we are operating from that locomotive, that direction, we are giving the command to the locomotive that pull this. Now this cab car is giving the command to this locomotive that push this. Just like a push pull function, but only one engine at the back. Not 2 locomotives. One, but it's not exactly a push pull type of engine. Cab car are very convenient for the sound of air, only the sound of train and non-tracks, no traction to sounds. Compared to locomotive, it is very comfortable to operate on cab car because of less noise, so that driver will feel comfortable while operating. Otherwise the locomotive have extreme vibration, extreme noise. I know some locomotive sounds really well, but some are very harsh. This locomotive not so harsh sound. will get cab cars are very good. I like small level crossings are also just 4.8 kilometers are remaining for next stop. From next stop we will get diverted to the single line section which is at the right side, so that we will join the line of this program which is our destination. We are now going downhill gradient, that's why our speed is increasing even when the throttle amount is only 6. So it has something 28 notches of throttle. The full notch is 28th notch of this throttle for this particular train. Every train having different notches. Some having only 6, some having only 4. But the power you will get each notch is also different for different types. So here on this train you will get very fine-tuned control of throttle power. You get total 28 notches. You can increase the power or speed of the train with short amount of acceleration. So only 2 kilometers are remaining. This time also we will control this train with the help of direct brake. We'll apply the direct brake and train will stop. We'll try to stop it at exact particular marker, which is H marker. I will show it. So the speed limit is coming 60 km/h is after the station. Now let's leave the 1000 hertz. 25 km before this yellow line goes towards. Okay, we would fail to reduce the speed below 85 before this line goes off. Then the train will automatically apply the warning signals. We will try use the brakes, turn off the system and run the train. So follow it. Here we need to take the help of drivers because we are at high speed when entering the station. So we'll stop somewhere here only because we can see the signal aspects very clearly from here. If we go near to the signal will hide it this side and we can't see the signal aspect from inside the cabin. So I was talking about the H sign. So some stations are having H sign which is put up at the edge of the platform or somewhere between the middle. So that H sign indicates that up to there only your train should go and stop. I mean you should stop at that H sign. It is called as halt sign. It indicates that your train is completely inside the platform. You can stop now. But it's time to go. Release the brakes. Doors closed. And next stop is around 4.7 kilometers, which is our last stop. So the next speed limit is 60 km/h, which is indicated by this signal showing 6 on the top of the green aspect. are getting diverted to the right side line. So this line is having some amount of curve. That's why the speed limit is 60 kmph. After passing on that curve, we will get 100 kmph approx speed limit. So this is the curve I was talking about. You can see beautiful curve. The reason for pressing the SIFA continuously when I am on outside view is that SIFA is not audible in outside views of this train. So that's why I don't know whether the SIFA is sounding or lighting inside the cabin when I am in the outside. So I press it continuously. The sounds will get acknowledged. Only 3.7 kilometers, 100 kmph speed limit. But in next 3 kilometers we will have to reduce the speed to 60 kmph at the station will come, which is our last stop. Sometimes I acknowledge the SIFA by seeing this indicator lighten up. So first this indicator lightens up and then the audible warning is given to the train. So we can react according to the audio and visual thing. The light is there in the first time, then it will sound audible. So we need to acknowledge 1000 hertz and 85 kmph for this yellow line. This is very crucial step to follow the scripted things. We do not follow it. for watching till here. Goodbye. Have a nice day.